What is going on, kings and queens? Welcome to Media Kingdom, where we react to true crime and also celebrity lives. Okay, now the last video, you guys, sorry about that. I don't know why the audio was skipping. With these headphones that's connected to this mic, I could not only hear myself, I could also hear the audio of the video that I may be reacting to, playing, whatever it may be. I don't know why the heck it's skipping. What I've done since that last video is literally cleared cookies, cleared the cache, all of that. I don't know what's wrong with it. It might be my laptop. If this happens again with this video where I hear the skipping again, I'm going to buy a whole new laptop. Y'all know I'm a perfectionist. I don't play when it comes to stuff that I put out. So, yeah, like I wish I had an answer, but like literally there's no answer. Somebody commented, "Oh, it's skipping again." Only time that y'all ever see it may skip, and it barely happens, you guys. It's only when I get lazy and don't use a mic. Like I'll record not here or like somewhere and I don't use a mic, external mic, that's when y'all may hear it happen. But 9 times out of 10, I'm using an external mic. So, which y'all saw in that last video, the external mic and headphones. I don't know what to tell y'all. But once again, if I'm gonna watch this video back, if it happens again, whole new laptop. No shade. I don't play, y'all. Oh, I'm annoyed. So we are going to be reacting to the second part of this Alicia Andrews testimony. So Alicia Andrews, if y'all not familiar with who she is, and y'all did not watch part 1, she is being accused of assisting in the murder of Julio. Foolio, one of her boyfriends, was involved in the shooting as well. Now, in this testimony, she is proclaiming innocence, you guys, and is denying being even involved in this and had no idea what was going on.
Hold up the phone.
Now, these two boys went viral because they like pointed out somebody filming them. And I'm like, y'all in the courthouse, a public with that. So yeah, they were like pointing out like, oh, they filming us, they filming us. Those two boys right there.
And again, at that point in time, did you know that anyone had been shot?
No.
Even though you heard gunshots, you didn't know that anyone had been actually shot?
No, they could have been shooting in the air or something.
All right. Did you know that it had anything to do with Isaiah Chance?
No.
Were you suspicious of anything at that point?
Yes.
All right. And what happens after you leave the Home 2 Suites?
He was like 2 streets over, and he stopped and waited.
Stop and wait for what?
I don't think anything particularly. He was just on the phone.
Now this, I feel like she cap as hell. I feel like she pure cap on this. There's no way she did not know that he had to have done something. And you hear all this pop, 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 pop. Don't nobody shoot in the air all them rounds that was shot during that shooting. That's like near to impossible.
Something on the phone?
No, like he was on an app, like Twitter or something, just scrolling.
What happens after that?
We go back to the Airbnb.
When you get back to the Airbnb, is anyone there?
Yes.
Who's at the Airbnb?
It was the other guys was there downstairs.
And did you go inside the Airbnb?
Yeah, I did.
And when you went inside, what did you see them doing?
I mean, they were just sitting around. One was on the couch. One was sitting at the dinner table, I think. And they were just sitting there, looked tired. They were stank. I just went upstairs.
She had to include that in there. They were stank.
Guns when you went inside?
No, I didn't.
Did you see any rifles at all? Anything?
No.
They got to the house before you?
Yeah.
When you went upstairs, what did you do?
I changed, got back in the bed.
And what happened after that? Did you go to sleep?
Yeah.
In the morning, I assume you woke up.
Yeah.
And what happened when you woke up?
Well, he wasn't right there, so I texted him. I told him I was hungry. What happened? I know we ended up arguing about something. It was kind of petty, though. I just wanted food, and he takes so long to get me what I wanted. So I was just waiting there, and I took a shower. Then eventually he come in there, he shows me outfits, what do you want to put on today? And then that was pretty much it.
At some point during that day, Did you all leave the Airbnb?
Yes.
All right. Where did you go?
Back to Jacksonville.
Was it your decision to go back home?
I mean, no, but I didn't mind. I was ready to go anyways.
Why?
I'm there with other people I don't know. It wasn't a trip that I thought it was going to be, so I was ready to go.
Did you take an Uber back?
Yes,
And whose idea was that?
Isaiah.
Why did you not take the Impala back?
I mean, I don't know. I didn't ask him. He made the decision to go on Uber.
Did Sean Gaswright, the one who was driving the Impala, did he leave before or after you? Do you remember?
I think he was after.
Did he offer a ride to go back to Jacksonville in the Impala?
No, I remember him saying he had somewhere to go.
When you get in the well, let me ask you this. There's a
Now, this is where I feel like hoes can be poked in the story because there's just no way she had no idea what just had happened. And you hear gunshots ringing 10 plus rounds near you. And you don't think the dude you're with is involved, that them being near it and then getting back around you. Like it doesn't make any sense. That's where I feel like hoes could have gotten poked in her story, in her testimony.
a pink bag that the state's referencing, seeing you walk out of the Airbnb with it. You remember that?
Yes,
Whose pink bag is that?
Isaiah's.
And why does he have a pink bag?
I mean, it's his mom's bag. He just had clothes in it, though.
And were there any rifles in that bag?
No, it was just clothes.
You've seen the rifles that have been in this trial.
Yeah, I seen it.
Can those rifles fit in that pink bag?
No,
And the bag itself, was it heavy?
no.
What was inside the bag?
It was his clothes.
Did you look in any of the bags, any of the other bags that were there?
No, I never even seen those bags in the Airbnb. Unless when I was upstairs, they could have brought it in, but I didn't see them when I was down there.
When you get in the Airbnb to go home, what are you doing?
Just in the back seat, listening to music.
Are you talking to the Uber driver?
We exchanged a few words, but nothing much.
At any point in time, do you tell the Uber driver to slow down?
No,
Are you worried about the Uber driver speeding?
no,
Do you have any guns on you?
no,
Did you commit any crimes?
no.
You get back to Jacksonville that day,
Yeah.
and what happens next?
We get out the car. I just get in his car, and then he drops the guy that was in the back, Rashad. He dropped him back off to the place he was at.
All right. Did the Uber driver help you?
Wait
all?
a goddamn minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta see something real quick about this Uber driver. Okay, okay, hold on. Okay. USF is in Tampa, which is where the unaliving occurred. They were staying or lived predominantly in Jacksonville. That's a 3-hour drive. What Uber does 3-hour drives? I haven't taken an Uber in a little bit, but they do 3-hour drives. That's a long ass drive. There's no way. That's a long fucking drive. Damn. That's why I was looking confused because I'm like, wait, if it happened in Tampa, that's crazy.
With your bags?
Yeah.
All right. That day, the day after you went to these nightclubs, did you go on social media at all?
I went on there, but wasn't doing nothing.
All right. When you say you weren't doing it, what do you mean by that?
I wasn't making any posts.
Okay. Yeah. So that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking if you went on social media.
Yeah, I did.
Did you see anything on social media?
Yeah, TikToks. I was on Instagram.
All right. And did you see that Charles Jones, Julio Foolio, had died?
Yes, on TikTok.
And what did you see, if you can remember?
I I think people were outside recording like the hotel.
All right. Did you recognize the hotel?
Yeah.
And when you saw that on your social media, what did you think?
I mean, I was confused. I'm like, that's probably what I heard, but
All right. And did you ask Isaiah about it?
not necessarily asked him, but I showed him the video.
And what happened?
He was like, dang, and who page was it on?
Did he at that point tell you anything about him being involved in anything?
No, he didn't.
Did you think it was strange that you were in that area?
Yeah.
At a certain point in time, do you think that the individuals who were there, who were at the Airbnb, that they had anything to do with this?
I mean, at that time, I mean, I could say they were being weird, but I didn't think they would know. I don't know them personally to say, oh, they're a killer. Like, I don't know.
And when you say they were being weird, what do you mean by that?
Like, I remember I walked downstairs to get some ice. It's like everybody stopped talking. I'm like, I didn't know what for.
Comment down below. Do y'all think she had no clue? Because I particularly don't think I feel like she didn't know what was going on. Do I think she was a part of the planning? No, I just think she wanted to be along for the ride. But I do feel like she knew what was going on. Like she knew somebody was gonna end up like possibly unalived. But what do y'all think?
At some point, do the police come to talk to you?
Yeah.
And when the police come to talk to you, what do they come to talk to you about?
He asked me like what I did that weekend. Was I in Tampa?
So they're questioning you about the shooting?
Yes.
The first time you talked to the police, is it in the interrogation video?
Yes.
This is Exhibit 59. I'm going to publish to the jury. Is that you in the interrogation room?
Yes.
All right. And what do you have on?
Blue jacket, some Adidas, and I believe Crocs.
Can you back it up just a little bit? That's fine. Keep it clear.
I saw the interrogation for one of the shooters, and like the detectives, like they use like this method of like, I call it the friend method. Like, oh, they were like, Julio's a criminal. That dude was gonna die anyways. Like they were using that, and I'm like, if this man fall for it, he's an idiot. I saw a clip of that somewhere online.
I want to show you a video here. Do you have any questions about your arrest before I show you this video? No.
Do you remember him asking you any questions about any facts prior to showing you the video?
No.
Can you see that?
What is Detective Ramos showing you?
A video of me at the Airbnb.
Had you ever seen the video before?
No.
Is that you in the footage?
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell?
Does he have to beat that out of you?
No.
Objection, Your Honor. I'm going to sustain the objection.
Going on here?
Wait, I know the door.
Okay, where are you at in this video?
I do.
Do you remember what town you were in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it difficult for you to tell him that you were in Tampa?
No.
Can you tell us what you're doing down in Tampa then?
The prosecutors are trying to object the fact that she was so willing to give information out to the detectives, because she could have easily been like, oh, like, I don't feel comfortable talking without an attorney, and invoked her Fifth Amendment rights, and then they would have had to leave her alone. But the fact that she was willing to be so forth with information, the prosecutors are trying to, in my opinion, object it so that way it can't be used in the jury's eyes. So, to make her look more guilty. But her lawyers are trying to make her look as if she was innocent in all of this, and that she's willing to just, give up information because she had no clue what was going on.
Usually be honest.
I had to wait for another too much before that, so he asked if I want to go somewhere.
Who's he?
My boyfriend.
Got him?
Yeah. Why did I call him?
Well, what do you call him?
Zane.
Zay?
When the detective called Isaiah Chance gutter and you laughed, why did you laugh?
I mean, I thought it was weird. Like,
What?
they're detectives. I thought they were going to at least use his real name.
Were you trying to say that you didn't know who Gutter was?
No.
In fact, did you tell them that your boyfriend was Gutter?
Yeah.
So does he go back? You never call him that? Never?
That's not like
I say, you call him Zay, if that's what you know about. Who's going down the camera with you?
When you told the detective that
That feedback y'all hearing is not me, no shade. That is the audio. Okay, before I come here, ooh. Some of y'all be remember the one little mess up versus all the other videos. But yeah, that's the footage audio that's making that noise. I don't know what that is.
you don't know the people been there?
No, it was a lot. It was a lot of people.
All right. If you were to call out the people that were there, would you recognize them?
No.
All right. While you're inside this interrogation room, do you feel any pressure?
Not in the beginning, but later on, yeah.
Why?
I mean, he was talking over me and yelling, and I felt like I was just closed in by two men.
The detective, was he cursing at you?
Yeah.
In your view, was he threatening you?
Yeah.
What types of threats did he make to you?
He said I was never going to see my baby. I was going to spend life in prison. He said you were never going to get to go out again, do your nails, your hair, something like that. He said a lot of stuff.
All right. When they asked you about other individuals like Davion Murphy or Rashad Murphy, at that point in time, did you feel comfortable talking about these individuals?
No.
Why not?
I mean, I don't really know them, so I didn't want to talk about them.
Did you tell the detective that you were the one inside of the cruise
Yeah.
at McDonald's?
Yeah, I did.
Did you tell him that you went to clubs?
Yeah.
You told him that before he showed you any video of a club?
I think so. I did.
You also pointed out Isaiah Chance as being in the car at the McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
Did the detective know that Isaiah Chance was in the car at the McDonald's?
No.
You gave him that information?
Yeah.
Did she end up booking the Airbnb that you guys stayed in? Do you know who booked? Do you know who booked the Airbnb that you guys stayed at?
I just asked, and one of the we stayed on.
Was the guy who was driving the cruise while you were at McDonald's, okay, who you hadn't met before, was he at the Airbnb when you guys left the Airbnb? You don't know?
I'm the person. When you got me.
When you say that you left first, are you referring to when you left to go back to Jacksonville?
Wait. I gotta hear what it said again.
Sorry.
I gotta hear what it said again.
When you guys left the Airbnb? Was the guy who was driving the cruise while you were at McDonald's, okay, who you hadn't met before, was he at the Airbnb when you guys left the Airbnb? You don't know?
I'm the person. When you got me.
When you're making that statement, are you referring to after, like when you all are leaving the Airbnb to go back to Jacksonville?
I think I was.
The person that he's mentioning, the one he says, the one that's in the driver's seat at McDonald's, you know that person to be Davion?
Yeah, now.
All right. And did Davion ride back with you?
No.
Went in the front door. Nobody else went in the front door. So how did Zay get inside if you were the only one in the front door?
I just knocked.
Huh?
I don't know. I just knocked.
No. I understand how you got in the front.
She was too giggly during the testimony. There is none to laugh about. Like, girl. Shit. Let me be accused of some shit like that. Bitch, I'll be crying like a damn baby. Like, you got me messed up. I don't even get down like that. That's all I be saying. The fuck? She over here like the shit funny. Like, what the fuck is funny? I know some people laugh when they're nervous, but it's like, it doesn't seem like a nervous laughter to me. It seems like I don't know, like a little cocky.
Yeah.
How did anybody else get in? Because nobody else is on camera.
Anybody else?
Zay was with you. He stayed there,
Yes,
right?
I did.
He didn't go in the front door.
I don't know. I just knocked.
Zay didn't go in the front door.
When he's asking you the question repeatedly, you understand what he's asking you.
Yeah.
Is he accepting what you're saying?
No.
When he does not accept what you're saying, do you get frustrated with him?
Yeah.
Are you showing that frustration?
No, I'm kind of doing like
I'm
a.
gonna sustain. Don't leave the witness. Ask the next, rephrase your question.
Are you showing the frustration?
No, I'm just doing a nervous laugh.
Was he inside with you?
Yes, of course.
Okay, but he didn't go in the front door.
Well, I don't know. They don't ask him that 'cause I don't know.
Why did you say, did y'all ask him that? Who is him?
Isaiah.
Why did you say that?
Because I mean, it's about him. Like, go ask him.
I'm going in to put my stuff down.
Judy, I want one honesty from you. You ready for my one honesty?
Are they back at this issue with the Airbnb door?
Yeah.
Did you open the back door to let other people in the Airbnb? That's an easy question. Then how did they get in the Airbnb? Because they did not go in the front door.
What they gotta do with me?
No, it's asking you for one honesty.
All I did was walk up and knock. You see me tap anything in, that's what I gotta do.
You opened up the front door and you got it.
I didn't open nothing.
You didn't open up the front door of that place?
No.
How did you get in?
I'm just okay.
Nobody else went to the front door by you. I'm just asking one thing that I know is 100% truthful. And you can't answer that.
He has to give you the code or whatever.
Was it 100% truthful that you went to the back door, that you let people into the back door?
No.
That ring is actually just audio of that. You have to get the code to get in. He gave you the code. Oh, it's audio recorded. It's on
I
audio.
have the code.
The guy gave
Like,
you
y'all can tell me,
the
I'm about to go. I don't have.
Did you hear Detective Campbell say that the guy gave you the code to go in?
Yeah, he did.
Is that accurate?
No.
It's on audio.
Okay, go back and listen. What code did you even say?
I can tell you this. How many women do
I
you
didn't
know?
have the Airbnb out.
How many women do you know that have been in prison?
I don't know.
She should have invoked her fifth. She should have invoked her Fifth Amendment right there, baby. Because the way that she was talking, she was a little too cocky, a little too giddish. I don't think it was a nervous laughter. She was a little bit too much of a key. Like shit funny. Like I really think she thought she was gonna get away with it. Just the way that she was acting. So you should have invoked that right then and there because yeah. No.
238 flat. Or you could just let it go. I didn't realize it was so close. Just let it go.
Did you know any woman is in prison? You should know that. I can tell you this, you're young and you're small. And where you are likely to end up without a truthful statement right now is a horrible place.
I gave it to you.
No, you have not.
I have, whether you believe it or not.
Let me ask you something. Do you think I'm probably good at my job or probably bad at my job?
I don't know you.
What was your response?
I said, I don't know you.
So when you say that you don't know him, does that mean you don't see him in front of you?
No.
What does it mean when you say you don't know him?
I don't know him personally.
Is that the same sort of response you gave about whether you know Davion and Rashad Murphy?
Yeah.
That's a good play on that attorney. I'll tell you that much. That's a good correlation right there. I love law stuff. I told y'all this. I love me some ID channel and all that. Like,
All right. There were some things during this interrogation that you said that were not accurate, were not truthful. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. What were those things generally about?
I mean, everything I didn't answer was about them.
Who's them?
The other co-defendants.
Did you have any concerns for your safety at this time that if you said something about another individual, it could come back on you?
Yeah.
Did any of the detectives at any point in time, whether it be on this video or otherwise, did they tell you that they would make sure that you were safe from anyone?
No, they didn't.
Obviously, were your parents present?
No.
Was anyone there to assist you?
No.
First of all, was Isaiah Chance saying anything like that to you?
No.
Was he saying
hold
anything
on,
like
hold on.
About who, obviously.
And I want to see a video of a body language expert giving their expertise on her body language during the whole court case, because she's doing a lot of this. She's doing a lot. So to me, does that mean like guilt, or does that mean like I'm innocent and what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? Like the
This ain't no shit you get to walk away from. The problem is you can't even say that you heard it all. You just weren't. He's in the passenger seat. Aim for the passenger seat. You talking to two grown men who've been in this
Yeah,
ring too
what I'm
long.
saying, y'all.
Like how? Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? If somebody told you I'm in a car with somebody and he's talking on the phone the whole time and I ain't hear nothing, you know what he said? That makes sense to you? How does that make sense?
About food, obviously, but I don't know.
I'm here. Here I am. I'm right here. Here's the second house. Boom. Hey, he just pulled up to the hotel. No. We'll drive around one more time. Hey, park real quick. All right, he's in the passenger seat. Aim for the passenger seat. Are you hearing that?
First of all, was Isaiah Chance saying anything like that to you?
No,
Was he saying anything like that on the phone?
no,
Is that just the officer's assumption about what was happening?
yeah,
When the officer here gets in your face, what do you feel?
aggravated.
Are you hearing me say that? You didn't hear me say that?
What did you tell him?
I said, no, I'm kind of zoned out.
It's a game, Chief. It's a game, Chief. And it's sad, man. And it's sad because this isn't a game. This is real life. It's happening right now. This is real life. This ain't no TV shit. This ain't no shit you get to walk away from. The problem is you can't even say that you heard it all. You just weren't part of it. You can't even say that to us.
why the fuck did she invoke her Fifth Amendment? This is crazy. Girl. Because I don't think this helped with anything. That's why you ended up getting that first charge. Because that does make her look guilty. I will say that. Because she doesn't show any remorse. So it's like, it's either you're going to show remorse and answer the questions, or you're not going to talk and have an attorney guide you. Literally.
The officers asked if you went down to Tampa with anyone other than Isaiah Chance. Did you tell them that you went with his little brother?
Yeah,
All right. And at the time, did you know his name?
no,
Did they show you a photograph of the little brother?
yeah, they did.
Did the photograph look like him initially?
No, not at first.
Why not?
I mean, I remember him having bushy hair, and he showed me a whole different picture, so I said no.
And you drove down with this individual, Sean Gathright, from Jacksonville to Tampa?
Yeah,
All right. Were you staring at his face the entire time you were driving down?
no,
Where were you at?
in the backseat.
And were you looking at were you trying to look at his face while you were driving down?
Not really.
When you got to the Airbnb, did you and him hang out inside the Airbnb face to face?
No,
Did he go to McDonald's with you?
no,
Were you at Teasers with Sean Gathright at any point in time?
no,
And Sean Gathright, did he ride back to Jacksonville with you?
no.
Recently, I watched an interview with Fulio's mom, and one of the clubs that they went to, Teasers, was not put in online that he was going to appear. So that further shows that they were intending on unaliving him. If y'all didn't have enough proof to begin with, but the fact that that wasn't in the online and put out online that he was going to be there, it shows that they were following him. So there's that. And this is according to the mom. There's not nothing I read, and the mom said this herself in an interview with, I think it's like Cheesy TV, if I'm not mistaken. But she did like a sit down interview with him.
Do you believe if you told the officers, the detectives here, if you told them what they wanted to hear, do you think they would have let you out?
No.
All right, Miss Andrews. Are you still in a relationship with Isaiah Chance?
I mean, he may think that. I never broke up with him.
When you say he may think that, what do you mean by that?
Like, we just got arrested. Nobody broke up with each other. None of that.
All right. Are you personally in a relationship with Isaiah Chance?
No.
God, I hope he knew that you were gonna say that before you got on that stand, because things may happen. You get what I'm saying? Like, I really hope he knows that, because goddamn, imagine him finding out through this that you were on the stand saying that.
I don't have any other questions.
Okay, very good. Members of the jury, it's noon. We're gonna go ahead and take a lunch recess, okay? Is 45 minutes good enough for you guys? Okay, 45 minutes it is, all right? So be back here at 12:45, examination.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So,
And they were still on your phone. You had been hit by him. Is that correct?
yes.
You've dated Isaiah Chance for over 4 years. Isn't that true?
Not over 4 years.
How long?
It's about just 4 years.
Just about 4 years. Okay. And it's been on again, off again. Is that correct?
Yes.
And during that time period, you have dated other young boys. Is that correct?
Maybe.
Does Kamari outing sound familiar?
What the hell is that supposed to mean? That Alicia is something else, not maybe. I would have told her, can you rephrase, what do you mean by young boys? Because that is very diabolical. Girl, you can't be saying that this day and age. Young boys.
Yes.
He's a boy that you had dated, and you still were talking to him, in fact, up until the time of the crime, June of 2024. Is that correct?
We never dated, but yeah, I was talking to him.
Okay. And in fact, at some point, Isaiah Chance got upset and made phone calls to him, right?
Yes.
And you had conversations on your phone with Mr. Kamari outing, where you two discussed that. Isn't that true?
I believe so.
And they were still on your phone. They were backed up. They were saved on your phone, and they were on your phone on June 23rd of 2024. You never deleted these messages that you had with Kamari outing. Isn't that correct?
I mean, I have to see the message. I don't know. What is that message?
Okay. Your Honor, I'll approach the witness. Would looking at those messages help refresh your recollection?
Yes.
Now, this is the prosecution questioning her at this point.
Isn't that true, ma'am? Ms. Andrews, you recognize these messages from your phone?
Yes.
And Kamari outing, he was a member of 1200. Isn't that correct?
No.
No? I'm going to show you State's Exhibit 75C12. That's a photo of you with Kamari outing that was still on your phone. Isn't that true, ma'am?
That's not Kamar.
That's not Kamari?
That's my cousin,
Okay. What's your cousin's name?
Marcus.
Marcus. Okay. And in
Oh,
this
bitch.
message,
Oh, bitch. Wait a minute. Is that really her cousin? If that's the case, the prosecutors suck. Oh, if that's not him, they suck. Because if you do something like that in court, that already makes you look as if your defense is not that strong. Your argument isn't that strong. If you're presenting false evidence, That's crazy.
With Kamari, he's upset because Isaiah Chance has called him and basically told him that you're with him and that you're pregnant, and you're still trying to get Kamari outing to talk to you, right?
Objection, hearsay, and relevance. Have a roll.
Isn't that true, ma'am?
Yeah, that's my best friend.
And he doesn't want to because of Isaiah Chance, correct? In fact, you're the one that keeps on insisting that he not block you and that you and him continue to talk. Is that correct?
Yeah, but the message behind that, that's my best friend. And Isaiah called him and was just going on and on about, he didn't want him to, he was giving him a reason to not text me back, to not talk to me. That's what that was about.
And so despite the fact that Isaiah Chance doesn't want you to have anything to do with him, you're fine with disobeying what Isaiah Chance wants because this is your best friend, right?
Yeah, and at the time I sent that, I was at home in my bed. I was not with Isaiah.
But all of these messages are still saved and on your iPhone, right?
I mean, I guess so.
They were, not you guessed. They're on your iPhone, right?
They're on my iCloud.
Yes. And so your iCloud backs up your iPhone, ma'am. Isn't that true?
I'm not sure how that works, but I think so.
Okay. You don't recognize these messages? Something that you typed and you received on your little pink iPhone?
I believe so.
Okay. And your phone is also password protected, right?
Yes.
Because certainly when Isaiah Chance is using your phone that night on June 23rd of 2024, at some point when you're walking in that parking lot, your phone locks up, right?
Yes.
And you have to enter in your password.
Her voice is very agitating to me. Sorry, it's so random. It doesn't really matter. But oh my God, her voice just reminds me of so many people that I've encountered within life, Karens, that I don't like. Oh my God. Isn't that so, your little pink phone? Huh? Ah. We get a little pink phone. Like that, come on now. You had to do all that.
Yes.
And so that's what happens with an iPhone. After your iPhone is not being activated over a lengthy period of time, a couple of minutes, 5 minutes, it does what?
It locks.
And so what do you have to do every time that happens?
Unlock it.
And obviously Isaiah Chance didn't know your password because you're standing there right next to him. And what does he have to do?
He asked for the password that first time, but he's looking at me.
And I'm going to show you States Exhibit 34. You know who this is, right? Charles Jones.
Yes.
You have known who he was since 2021 when you were at Rains High School, right?
I knew of him, yes.
You were well aware of him, right? This is something that you discussed a lot with your friend Jewel Jordan.
I only discussed him maybe 2 times.
At the time when you were doing that, did you date somebody by the nickname K Shorty?
We weren't dating.
You didn't date him either, right?
No.
You weren't upset talking about Jewel Jordan and Foolio, Charles Jones recruiting all these young men that were getting shot up in this gang war?
I wouldn't say upset. I was just gossiping.
Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. But this is State 75C13. This is a photograph with you.
That damn prosecutor is real cunty. You hear me? That prosecutor is making sure the girls know. Oh my God. She said, oh, we'll get to that in a little bit. You dumb little bitch. Like, but no, that's what makes a good prosecutor. As much as I'm joking about it, like, you have to do that. To me, doing that is smart because from cases that I've watched so far, like watching like court shows and just trials and stuff online, doing that makes the person on the stand a little agitated, especially if you're a prosecutor. So you'll kind of get them showing who they truly are, which will kind of help your point.
Hey, Shorty.
Yes, that's Therese.
Okay. And do you see what he's doing there?
Yeah.
He's throwing up like 12?
I don't know what the sign means. I
Have
mean,
no idea what that means, but you're posting this on TikTok, right? You love TikTok. You've talked about,
yeah.
right? You posted on TikTok. You're both posing together.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Ooh,
despite
that's
the fact
her?
that you
Oh my God. That do not look like her.
intimately know a lot of people who are associated with these gangs, you have no idea what it means when he's throwing up that sign.
No, I don't.
No idea whatsoever.
Objection, asked and answered.
Overruled, go ahead.
You followed Charles Jones on Instagram, isn't that correct?
Maybe back then.
Did you ever unfollow him?
Probably.
You were still following him when this crime occurred, right, on Instagram?
I don't remember following him.
You don't remember? You never looked and you never saw any of these advertisements that Julio Foolio was going to be in Tampa on June 22nd?
No, I never seen those.
You did not like Julio Foolio back in 2021. Isn't that true, ma'am?
I mean, I wouldn't say a personal issue. When you say like him, didn't like him.
I'm going to show you State's Exhibit 75C2, conversation that you had with Jewel Jordan. So I want you to read what you texted to her back on January 19th of 2020.
But if you think about it, everybody dissing everybody, people from out east diss they side. So of course they gonna say something, but it don't even be popping like that for real. Foolio be the one talking shit. Then all his little niggas come. Then other extra ass people. And then you say everybody be dissing. That's how that should go. Be them niggas choose to live like that. So that's why they come with that lifestyle. It's sad, but it ain't gonna stop. Like famous people do it too. Look at Dirk. He always talk about Tuka. It's always gonna be like that.
21.
I said, but if you think about it, everybody dissing everybody. People from out east diss they side, so of course they gonna say something, but it don't even be popular like that. What? Like that for real. Fully be the one talking shit. Then all his little niggas come, then other extra people.
Okay. So you are talking about out east, correct? That is a territory of 1200.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're talking about how the people in 1200 dish they side,
Ooh,
correct? And then you're also talking.
She shouldn't have answered it like that. She shouldn't have answered it like that at all. That didn't do her no favors. Girl, you should have said, when they asked you something like that, you low-key just incriminated yourself. You should have said that you know where out east is from, but you don't know that's 12 blocks territory. That's something you should have mentioned. Because you literally just admitted you know there's territory now. So that means you're aware of a gang war that's actively going on. Yeah, I get what I'm saying?
Talking about Papa, that's little Papa, right?
Yes.
And who's little Papa?
He's a rapper.
And you know that he also has a gang affiliation, is that correct?
I mean, he doesn't claim it, so I don't know.
Okay. You know your boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, is in a gang, isn't that true?
I don't know that.
That's something you've told your best friend
Her voice.
since you were little, Jewel Jordan, that you knew that he was in a gang and that he was in it.
I never told her that.
You never
I said
said
I've
that?
heard allegations of it. But when I asked him, he denies it. So
Oh my
of course I
God.
took his word.
In this particular conversation, you then say, again, talking about Foolio, let's go down here. I want you to tell the jury what then you texted in response to Jewel Jordan saying that they keep killing each other. And we're talking about the gang war in Jacksonville, right? 1200 against 6 Block. ATK against 6 Block, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's see, what did you text her?
I said right, so it's gonna go
And
on.
I'm sorry, Ms. Andrews, if you don't mind, you speak very quickly. So if you could just speak slowly, because I'm seated next to you and I'm having trouble hearing you. So
Okay.
thank you very much.
I said right, so it's gonna go on, and they keep saying let leak rest, but I'm sure the other side be feeling like that, so it's gonna keep repeating, and yeah, they know what come with it, so charge it to the game. Go retaliate or something. They sitting up there rapping, but that's y'all homeboy. Just do what y'all have to do. They don't be in Jacksonville, so I doubt they care about anybody here or the upcoming rappers.
So Leaky is another person that has died in this gang war, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're well aware of that, correct?
Yes, ma'am. He went to middle school with me.
So you have somebody who went to middle school that died in this gang war, and you had somebody who went to Rains High School that died in this gang war. Is that correct?
Yeah, I heard of it, but I'm not friends with him.
Well, you say you're not friends with Spaz, right? Joe Rod Adams, correct?
Yeah, I'm not friends with him.
But he wasn't the only one that got shot in that Rains High School shooting, was he?
I mean, I think so.
Will also got shot in that high school shooting. Will Go Crazy, the person who you communicate with on your phone, right? You know who Will is.
I wouldn't say like that. He texts me and he tries to talk to me like I'm cute. People are gonna start to talk to me like that.
He's who Jewel Jordan was talking about when she said that you two had a friend that was injured at the shooting at Rains High School, correct?
Yeah, when she says friend, she means associate.
Mm-hmm. So I didn't ask you that, but what her wording up there was friends, right?
Yes.
And he got shot in the arm. His name is Will Royal. He went to high school with you at Rains High School, right?
I believe so.
You believe so, or you know so?
I don't remember his last name being Royal, so that's why I said I believe so.
Okay, let's not call him Will Royal. Let's call him Will, who got shot in the left arm the same day that Spaz, Joe Rod Adams, got killed at Rains High School when you were attending there.
Yes.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yes, Will.
So what are you texting your friend Jewel Jordan on 1/21 of 2021?
You want me to read it?
Yes, ma'am.
I said it was deleted about time I got up, but Foolio had said Foolio had said it, but everybody kind of knew that. It was just once that time he got shot, and I forgot the boy that died with him at the Rains game, but the boy Robert ain't even do that, even though he on the 6th side. It was Baby, and Will knew that, but Baby died like 3 weeks later, so that was crazy.
Okay. And so who we're talking about right now that you claim not to know his last name is the very person you are texting Jewel Jordan about, right? Will.
Yes, ma'am.
So you knew him well enough to be texting to your friend Jewel Jordan after the high school shooting at Rains, correct?
Yes, he was known.
And the other person that you are mentioning in the same sentence is Robert.
This argument to me, this part of the argument at least is a little weak because one, they're in high school, people are dying. Who the fuck isn't gonna gossip? So I don't see how this correlates to what happened. At least this part, the beginning I got, like the beginning of the text, it kind of makes sense because it shows she knows about active gang wars. But this part, it's like, girl, somebody at their school dies and stuff. So it's like, I would text about it, and I ain't even about that life. Like, duh, like that's what people do. Straight niggas, gay niggas, straight girls, straight guys. Like, it doesn't matter. So that part to me kind of doesn't make any sense.
You're referring to Robert Howard, the person who actually went to prison for manslaughter for that shooting, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're also mentioning Bibby, is that correct?
Yes.
Bibby is a nickname. It is a gang nickname, isn't it, Miss Andrews?
I didn't know his real name. I'm just referring to him as Baby.
Okay. Because Bibby is the way that the people who you hang out with refer to him, right?
No, the people on the internet refer to him as Baby.
That's right. And that's how they know him, by his gang name.
I mean, I wouldn't know if it's his gang name.
Do you think Bibby is his legal name?
I don't know him personally to know. So.
And then Jewel Jordan responds, OMG, LMFA. What does that mean?
Laughing my fucking ass off.
Everybody kind of knew. They all had comments to calling. You guys are also watching what is going on social media between these warring rival gangs, aren't you?
Yeah, that day we're actually referring to a post, so we're reading the comments, but instead of putting it in the comments, we're texting it to each other.
Now I want you to read to the jury what you texted your friend Jewel Jordan on January 21st of 2021.
I said, girl, I don't like Foolio. Laugh my fucking ass off. Ugly ass bitch. He need to die. And shit, that was Will friend. Fuck the cold shit. Then I said, bitch, he shot me and my friend died. Yeah, I'm pointing out who did it.
And so you don't like Julio Foolio. That's fair to say.
Now this text is the one that got her. Now that is what got her. Damn, bitch, you need to die is crazy. See, that's why, I seen a post. Somebody had made like a meme or something, and they were like, people, they don't like hanging around people that be taking shit and talking so crazy when they mad. They be like, this person need to die. I want to unalive this person. Like, y'all gotta learn to stop talking like that, especially online. Talking like you gonna unalive or like da-da-da-da, like saying all that stuff, like, it's not smart. It's like, you could have left he needs to die out of that. Like, that's crazy. That makes you look guilty out of anything.
Back in 2021, you didn't like him.
Yeah, that was my opinion when I was 17 years old.
And your exact words were, he need to die, correct?
Yeah, but I didn't mean it. Literally, I'm 17 just gossiping.
Okay. But you really are talking about your friend Will, and you're saying, fuck that code shit. If he shot me and my friend died, you're referring to Will and his friend Spaz that died.
Yeah, I was saying he knew probably who killed his friend. He should have spoke up. I'm saying if it's my friend, I'm going to tell who did it.
So you were upset that 6 Block, and you believe 6 Block and Julio Foolio's group were responsible for your friend getting shot, correct?
I mean, that was what was on the internet, and I wasn't upset. I mean, I'm just gossiping. I really don't care, honestly.
And then you emphasized it, right?
No, she emphasized
She
it.
emphasized it. Then I want you to go down here and say what you said, 1/22 of 2021.
I said, bitch, hold on, because I think Julio talking about Therese and his friends left my ass up. I do not like him.
Okay. And tell us again who Therese is.
Therese is the person I'm in a picture with.
And then what did you say?
I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together. I was reading the comments.
And then what did you say here?
No, that's her talking.
Oh, I'm
At the
sorry.
top.
What did Jewel Jordan say in
She
response?
said, that is Julio, though. He recruit a bunch of dumbass niggas who willing to die.
And then what was your response to that?
I said, right. And he started to realize. But first time I saw him, that shit clicked on. When Foolio called we all in the garage, he talking about, nigga always want me to ride with him when he down here, so I could be the one to die, not him. I ain't nobody guard. I said, bitch, I was dying.
And what do you mean when you texted that?
I was in the garage with Therese one day, like just chilling, and one of his, I think that was his cousin or somebody older, and he gets a call from Julio, and he, I think, asked him to ride somewhere, and he tells the friend, like, after the phone hangs up, he said, I'm not riding nowhere with him. I'm not finna die. And I just sent it to my friend. I'm like, well, I'm over here laughing about it.
And you said Isaiah Chance, you did not know he was in a gang. Is that correct?
I mean, I heard people say it, but when I asked him, he says he's not.
You also were aware of what happened at the town center. Is that correct?
Yes, it was on the news.
Tell us what happened at the town center.
Some people died in a car leaving Wasabi.
Young and Ace, correct?
He didn't die, but he got shot.
Young Young and Ace's group, is that correct? They were in that car.
His cousin and brother, I believe.
And he was the only one that survived, correct?
Yes.
His brother was killed.
I think that was his brother, yeah.
Person named 23, Royal Smith, was
yeah.
killed.
Yes, ma'am.
And Isaiah Chance, he was upset about that, wasn't he?
I mean, I don't know if he's upset, but he would say, like, he's heard about it sometimes.
That is something, a moment that he has shared with you intimately about what happened at the town center. Isn't that true, ma'am?
I mean, I already knew what happened, but he's explaining to me like he don't like to go out there.
Correct, because 23 died at the town center.
Yeah, he believes there's violence out there. You don't want to go out there.
And he was upset about it, right?
I mean, I guess so.
You had a conversation. You don't remember the conversation you had with him on your phone where you wanted to go do something at the town center?
Yeah, I believe I showed him a restaurant I wanted to go to.
That's you here, right? You want to go one day, question mark?
I think, is that him?
Oh, that's him. You're right.
That's him.
That's one of his old phone numbers, 904-575-7534.
Yes, that's his old number.
And he's like, you want to go one day? And you said, yeah, it's in the town center.
Yes.
And then what was your response?
I sent him a TikTok. I was responding to the TikTok saying, laugh my ass off, bro.
And then what was his response?
He said, I hate it here. I hate it there.
Why would he hate it there?
I guess he's traumatized about it. Somebody you know died out there. You don't want to go out there.
And his next response to you?
He says, I don't like the town center.
And then what did you say?
I said, you hate everywhere. We don't got to sit in.
And then what did he respond to you?
He's telling me 23 got killed in the town center. That's why I don't like it out there.
And then what was his next
He said,
response?
I don't like thinking about it for real. So when I do switch moves, like an MF.
And what was your response to this texting conversation?
I said, well, we don't have to go there if it's gonna bother you. I forgot about it. It's some other places we both ain't tried yet.
So this is a conversation that you have had more than once with Isaiah Chance. Isn't that true?
I think that's is it the one time?
You said
I
you
don't
forgot
know.
about it, right?
No, I'm saying I forgot that it happened in the town center because I've seen it on the news.
You knew who 23 was, right?
So he referred to 23. Yes, I knew of the person.
Knew that 23 is associated with Young and Ace. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, I knew that.
He has confided in you about more than one death that occurred in this gang war. Isn't that true, ma'am?
I don't know of more than one. Which one you referring to?
You know, Antonio Tilley died between October 6th and October 7th of 2023.
Yes, he told me his friend died.
He was traumatized by that, correct?
I mean, I wasn't around him to know if he's traumatized, but he said he was sad, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Didn't you have a texting conversation with him October 7th of 2023 when he said that he was traumatized and that he was mentally not well, not right in the head?
I think I remember that conversation. I asked if he wanted me to be around him for, just more support. Yeah, but he didn't want me to come.
And you remember that conversation. He didn't want you around because he was not in the right headspace the day after his friend Tilly died, correct?
Yeah, I remember. I mean, who would be in the right headspace after their friend died?
And so much so that you agreed not to go see him, right?
Yeah, if he don't want me there, I'm not going to go.
And you were worried about him, right?
Yeah, but I know if he doesn't want me there, I'm not going to just go.
And that was October 6th and 7th of 2023. Are you aware that Charles Jones, his life, there was an attempt on his life that occurred on October 7th of 2023, the day after his good friend Tilly was killed?
I've heard about it.
You heard about it from Charles Jones, right?
Yeah, I believe he went live or something.
Yeah, and in fact, not only did you hear about it from Charles Jones, You had conversations on your phone about it, and you assured him you would delete it, right?
Delete what?
Delete. I'm sorry. You had conversations with your boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, about it, and you deleted the conversations, didn't you?
About what?
About what he had done.
He never told me he did anything. I don't remember.
Well, then let me ask you, with looking at your messages with him on October 7th of 2023, refresh your recollection.
When they say recordings, what the fuck? So the conversation was recorded that they talked on the phone? Because from my understanding, they can't just pull up a phone call that was had on a random day from a phone supplier. Am I wrong? I don't think you could even do that. They can see if you called or who initiated the call back and forth, but you can't listen to the call in general, I think, due to privacy reasons. I'm pretty sure, but that's it. But to me, like from what I get from everything I've watched so far, you could tell like she was into the gang stuff and watching the gang wars and following it along. And she ended up getting involved with somebody in it just because of her love, not love for it, but just her curiosity out of it. And then she always hated Foolio. And I think that as she gotten older and then knew, because I think she did know Isaiah was in a gang. When she realized that, and then they told her the plan, I think she wanted to like she was okay with it. Like I don't think she was involved in the planning it out, but I think once they told her the lay down, she was just like, okay, whatever. Like I don't like him anyways, so fuck him. He need to die. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? That's what I think happened.
You see that conversation?
Yes, ma'am.
And you've been in this trial, correct?
Yes.
You heard that the shell casings that was taken off of your boyfriend's best friend's Toyota 4Runner, that the ballistics matched the casings that were used to shoot at Julio Foolio Charles Jones on October of 2023, right?
Yes.
It's been tied to that ballistically, right?
Yeah, I've heard it.
And and it occurred the day after Tilly was killed.
Yes.
And he was torn up, and you guys had conversations about it. You and your boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, had conversations about that. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Yeah, he's telling me he's not himself right now. He needs space. He never told me he did anything.
Then what is it that you're referring to after he tells you to stay loyal, right? He tells you that. He texts that to you after that, after he said he needed some time on October 8th, now that we're talking, the
Yes.
day after Charles Jones, where they tried to take his life, right?
I mean,
He says to you, don't go run off normally, what you normally do, be loyal, stay loyal. That's what he said to you, right?
He's saying don't
yes,
cheat.
and you're misinterpreting what he's saying. When he says stay loyal, he means don't go cheat.
Right.
Because, I mean, I talk to who I want to talk to at times. When he's not paying me no attention, I feel like,
That was very dumb of the prosecutor to know. Girl, you ain't gotta be black to say that. I mean to know that. Duh. If a nigga tell you to stay loyal, they ain't talking about no fucking gang shit, girl. They saying don't give him a pussy around. The prosecutor's doing a good job, don't get me wrong, but it's certain little stuff that it's like, what?
you ignore me, you're doing what you want to do, I'm going to go talk to other people. So that's why he's telling me stay loyal, don't do what you normally do.
So when he's devastated because his friend died, and then he and his friend
Because I feel like the prosecutor was trying to imply stay loyal means like don't snitch on me because you know what I did. Be loyal to me. No. He may have meant that, don't get me wrong, but of course she's not going to answer that.
tried to kill their rival, what he's worried about is you staying loyal to him?
I mean, I guess so.
Okay.
She's so hunty.
And so what are you referring to when you say in direct response to that, you're saying it's fine, you're all right now, it's somebody close to you, not a random person, so I mean it's normal to feel how you feel. I'm not bae, we're straight, we're just together, we're good. I deleted what you said and I'm not texting nobody, even if you don't want to talk about it at the moment. So what exactly are you referring to that you deleted?
He told me to delete a message with somebody's texting me. It was a different guy.
So again, he's worried about you cheating. He didn't make any sort of confessions and confide in you as to what happened on October 7th?
No, he didn't.
Overruled.
And so when you are with law enforcement and they are interviewing you and they bring up Charles Jones, Julio Foolio, and they specifically talk about this beef, you lie to them and act like you don't know nothing about that, right?
Yeah, he asked me if I had knowledge, like I knew exactly who did what. Like, no, I don't have no direct knowledge. I know what's on the internet, but I didn't assume that's what he was asking me, so I said no.
You know nothing about Julio, the big rapper, right?
I said I know what's on the internet. I don't know personally if it's true, who did what.
You know more than what is on the internet. Isn't that true, miss?
No, I actually don't.
You have just read to the jury about different deaths.
That's on the internet in our city. I don't know if it would be in Tampa,
And-
but Jacksonville is on the internet.
And also a person you know that's been shot, Will.
Yeah, I went to school with him, so I know.
Okay, so
Sorry. Her voice is so aggravating to me. Fuck. I'm so annoyed. You ever met like a librarian who's nosy? Well, honey, are you gonna check out the book or are you just gonna keep looking? Get out of here. You're holding up the line. It's like, god damn. Y'all gotta, this is why I'm mad that the last video audio was messed up, because I could hear everything perfect. So I don't know, my bad. I don't know what's going on. Like dead ass. I really don't know. So we'll see when I start recording this video, y'all.
that's not just on the internet. That's something that you lived through, right?
I lived through it. I mean, that's his situation. I just know about it.
And you're dating Isaiah Chance Gutta, right?
Dating him when at that time?
And you know that his best friend, 23, has been killed.
I mean, okay, that's his friend. That's not my friend.
Okay. But you're aware of it, right?
Yeah, I'm aware.
And you know that Tilly has been killed.
Yes, that's his friend. That's not my friend.
But again, you are aware of it, right?
Yeah, it's on the internet.
Overruled.
And you know that Bibby has been killed.
Yes, just like everybody else knows.
And you yourself know about it.
Yes, it's on the internet.
And law enforcement are informing you that they are asking you about the death of Charles Jones in Tampa, right?
Yes.
And they are talking to you and they are mentioning that they know the beef between these two groups, right?
Yes.
And your boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, is connected to many of the people who have died in this rival gang war.
Yeah, he's connected, not me. So,
But you know about it.
yes, I know.
And you lied to law enforcement and withheld all of that information, knowing that they are investigating another death in this rival gang war, right?
I mean, in the beginning, they told me to talk about what I want to talk about. I don't have to talk about what I don't want to talk about, and I didn't want to be in the middle of that. I don't know for sure of any of these deaths for real. I looked on the internet. I don't know, so I didn't answer it.
They read you your Miranda rights, right? They told you that before they read you your Miranda rights, right?
I don't know if it was before or not.
You didn't just watch this video?
Yeah, I don't remember if it was before though.
They read you your Miranda rights and told you you had the right to remain silent, that you were in
Right.
the driver's seat, right?
Right.
Yes.
They also informed
Child, because if they didn't, that whole fucking interrogation could have got thrown out the window. They wouldn't even be able to even use it. So I'm just saying.
you could have an attorney present with you if you wanted to, right?
Yes.
And you chose to speak with them, right?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what I was there for, so I didn't have a problem speaking to them.
You didn't know what you were there for. They told you multiple times that you were there for the murder investigation of Charles Jones, right?
I'm saying as soon as it started, when I got arrested from my house, they said I had a warrant for resisting arrest. So that's why I was assuming I was going to jail for it. I later ended up in a room with two guys. So I did sit there and talk.
Who told you what you were being questioned about?
Yeah, and I had no issue. I can answer the question.
And then multiple times in that interview, they were trying to impart to you the seriousness of what you were being questioned about.
Yes.
You would agree with that statement. Multiple times they tried to reach you and let you know how serious these charges were.
Yes.
And they asked you for details about who was involved, and they started showing you evidence.
Yeah, they did.
And in that moment, you chose
To withhold the
protect
information.
your boyfriend. Isn't that true?
I wouldn't say I protected him. I literally pointed him out, so that's not protecting him.
You never said that he was involved with a homicide, did you?
I didn't know if he's involved in it, so why would I tell him that?
You never said who or gave descriptions. If you truly believed he had nothing to do with this homicide, then why wouldn't you just share information and tell them and give them descriptions, even if you didn't know their name, what they look like, and where they came from?
I mean, again, I didn't know for sure, so I didn't answer that. And I'm not about to do their job for them, put my life on the line, to be in the middle of that, so I didn't answer it. I answered everything pertaining to me. Anything about them, I didn't answer.
You didn't seem like you were afraid in that interview. Were you afraid in the interview or not?
I was, but I handled myself well.
Okay. You weren't afraid of Isaiah Chance?
No, he's not even in there, so why would I be?
So, well, then I don't understand. Were you afraid to give up their names because you're afraid of them? You're afraid of Isaiah Chance and Davian Murphy and Rashad Murphy? Or are you protecting them in that interview?
I wouldn't say I'm doing any of that. I mean, you understand it's about a gang. I'm a female. I don't want to be in the middle of it, so I didn't answer it. And I don't know for sure if they did anything at the time of that, so I didn't say anything.
Then why are you up here testifying about how Isaiah Chance hit you?
Because, I mean, that leads up to why I act the way I act out of town.
You were afraid of him or not? Are you afraid of him? Does he beat you? And are you afraid to stand up to him?
Yes, at times.
And you said, I think you said in your direct examination, that people can't really understand because they don't know when you cannot leave. Is that what you said? Something to that
I
effect?
said people wouldn't understand a domestic violence relationship because you'll think, why don't you leave? Why don't you walk away? It's not that easy unless you're in it.
Okay.
That's not exactly true, is it?
It is true.
You say cannot leave. You did not live with him, did you?
Now I think the girl guilty, but she's stating facts now. I still think you knew, girl, but you know. Okay, you got that. You got that. You got that. Still think you're guilty though, but you got that.
No, I didn't.
You never lived with Isaiah Chance.
No, I didn't. But he knew where I stayed. He would pop up at my house, ring the doorbell all times of night. So I couldn't go nowhere. So
He never had financial control over you. He never paid your rent, did he?
I don't pay rent, so no.
You live with your parents.
Yes.
You live with two loving parents in a safe home. Isn't that true, Miss Andrews?
Yes, I do.
And you never mentioned to your mother or your father that Isaiah Chance was hitting you or abusing you ever, did you?
I did.
You never reported it to police?
No, she asked me, but I didn't want to cause any problems with him or his family, so I left it alone.
So you had choices, didn't you?
That was the very last time, so I told him.
Are you afraid of him and do things because you are fearful of him? Is that what you testified to on direct?
Yes,
So fearful of him that you have to do everything he says. Is that correct?
at times, yes.
And you are claiming to this jury that you're not in a relationship with him anymore. Is that true, ma'am?
I'm not. I said he may think that because I never broke up with him, but I'm
You
not.
think that he thinks that because you still talk to him even though he is locked in jail, right?
Yes, I do still talk to him, and that's because of my issue. I don't want to cause any safety issues in his jail. He sends me verbal messages and where I'm at, so, I mean, I just keep him at ease. There's nowhere for me to go.
What safety issues? He is locked up for first-degree murder charges and cannot get to you. Isn't that true, ma'am?
I mean, you do know it's ways in a jail. You can send messages to people. People look at me sideways.
Girl, her still talking to him is a choice. But once again, if she really was involved in this DV relationship, there's only so much she can do, even behind bars, because now her family's at risk and her family could get touched. She is in a pickle, like she don't even know it.
Well, that's your boyfriend. He said this. He told me to tell you this. Like, it's safety issues. Like, literally before I came to trial, a deputy told me one of my co-defendants were trying to have me jumped. So I just do what I had to do.
You were also safely in jail. Isn't that true, ma'am?
I wouldn't say safely. You can get in a fight at any time.
Okay. There are all kinds of deputies. Is that correct?
Yes, all of them don't do their job also. So
And we're not talking about your safety from other people. We're specifically talking about your safety from Isaiah Chance, someone you claim to be so afraid of that you will go along and do anything for him, right?
I wouldn't do anything for him, but
You wouldn't go along with a murder plot for him?
no, he never told me anything about a murder plot.
And you wouldn't try to call him multiple times incorrectly from the jail, right?
What do you mean incorrectly?
You're not allowed to phone another inmate, can you?
I don't call him like that. So what do you mean?
You're right. You don't call him like that. You have to break policy of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and do some kind of three-way call involving Isaiah Chance's mother. Isn't that true?
Yeah, we do that.
You do it all the time, right?
Yes, when he asks for me, I do it.
Girl.
As for you, you have to initiate your own phone call. He can't call you in the jail either, can he?
I said when he asks for me, I do it. If he tells me to call, I'm going to call.
It's not just that he answers for you. You can't call him directly. Isn't that true, ma'am?
No, I can't.
You have to coordinate and you have to make arrangements with some third party who is not in jail so that you can talk to him. Isn't that true?
Yes, and like I said, it goes back to me keeping him happy. I don't want to cause any issues while I'm sitting here. If he gets mad, if I don't call him, it's no telling what he's going to say. I'm the odd one out of this. They can all turn around and say, oh, it was Alicia, and I'm not getting in the middle of that. So I keep him happy while I'm here. He wants me to call, he wants to talk to me, let him know about the baby. He lets me know, I let him know I'm okay. That's what I do.
You call him 5 to 10 times a day in there.
Yes, when he says call back.
I swear to God. The fucking prosecutor is a bitch, dog. Not 5 to 10 times a day, don't ya? Like, the dramaticness when it comes to certain attorneys is just diabolical. Like, it's not even necessary. You thought the bitch is a part of a theater production. Like, damn, bitch. I can't. And it did slip my mind. They did have a baby. So there is that. That does explain somewhat of the conversation, but still, it's still kind of like, I don't know. Because it's not like both of you guys could tend to the baby. Like, both of y'all behind bars.
Call back. I call back.
And you also do messages. There's a kiosk system where you can kiosk with him. Isn't that correct?
Yes, he texts me and I text him.
And you have intimate conversations about your case, don't you?
Yes, when he asks, I let him know.
and he sends you messages, which could be called sexting, right?
Yeah, he do.
Uh-uh.
I keep him happy, like I said.
And you're no longer in a relationship with him, correct?
No, he thinks that.
And you call him multiple times a day, every day for several months. Isn't that true?
Yes, like I said, I'm doing what I have to do. I'm not gonna let him know. I'm not gonna get on the
Now, both of y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Y'all are on trial for unaliving. And y'all sexting. I know we're human and you know certain things, but it's like, come on now. Let me be up for something like this. That's like the furthest thing from my mind. When I feel like I don't got no money enough, I can't get horny. No shade. If I feel like my money not right, I can't get horny. Imagine facing a charge. Bitch.
phone and act like it's a change. I'm acting the same. I'm doing what I have to do.
Ma'am, you understand you're on trial for first-degree murder, right?
Yes, I do.
And it's for hanging out with him.
I do.
And you are still protecting him, right? To this day, you're protecting him.
I'm not protecting him.
You are still calling him and communicating with him, aren't you?
Yes, it's not protecting him though.
So much so that you call his mother, right?
I do.
And you have been advised and you report to his mother that you don't care that your attorneys tell you not to talk to him. You're going to do it anyway, right?
Yes, because I feel like that's the best way to do it.
So you are so...
Bitch, why you hear somebody in the courthouse said, damn? Bitch, we're going to take a pause right here, y'all. We're going to do a third part. I don't want the video to be too long, you guys, just in case it's a regular again. So make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for part 3. This is really getting good.